Well, we done a lovely butter chicken the other week and you lot loved it. So
I loved it.
What are we going to do today, Sharon?
We're going to go for chicken tikka masala today.
One of my favourites as well. Yeah. Homemade again, no packet stuff here, all homemade. So first of all, let's have a look at the ingredients. So we've got here, Sharon,
5 fillets, skinless and boneless.
Yeah, so we haven't had to do any work with that, literally.
I've just chopped it up smaller.
Right, so we got that from Tesco's.
Yes.
It come in a kilogram packet, didn't it?
Yes.
And how much was that roughly?
About £4 something.
So that's a good buy, and thigh's got a lot more flavour. You could do it with breast.
Whatever part of the chicken you like.
Yeah.
Or other meat, it's up to you.
Yeah,
but it won't be chicken tikka masala.
We're doing chicken tikka masala. Okay, so that's that. Right, so what have we got here then?
Right, to start off with, we've got 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri Chilli powder, and 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. And also 1 cup of plain natural yoghurt.
And what we're going to do with this lot?
We're just going to combine it all in a bowl and let it marinate.
Oh, we better get on with it then.
Come on then.
Right, so this is for the marinade.
Yes.
There are some more herbs and spices coming a bit later.
Yeah.
But we're just going to do the marinade. So let's go and do this now. And it's literally bring it all in the pot.
Yep, so I'm just going to tip all the dry bits in first.
And then how much is this here?
This is 1 cup of natural yoghurt.
Right, just the yoghurt. Now, as I say...
I like to mix this first rather than pour the meat in. I like to make sure it's mixed in properly.
Well, the idea is some people literally just pour the spices over the top of the meat, but at least this way you know that all them spices are mixed in. So that's the reason we do it this way, folks. Because sometimes if you just tip the spices on the actual meat, which some people do, you'll find that because it's a dry spice on a sort of a moist surface, the spice will cling to the meat, and that's what can give you a not even mixed sort of thing. But by doing it this way, as you can see, it really combines everything, so everything gets an even coating of everything once you put your meat in there. So that's it, Sharon.
Yeah, and I like to rub it in with my hands.
Of course you do. So we're just literally going to dump the chicken right in there and give it a good massage in, because that does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that's had a really good massage now.
Yeah.
And we like these bowls because these bowls have got these plastic lids and we can seal everything in. Yeah. So that's just going to go on there. You could put cling film over the top.
Yeah, whatever, a bit of foil.
And then this now will go straight into the fridge.
Till we need it.
Until we need it. Now you can marinate it for an hour, you can marinate it overnight, whatever you want to do. Yeah. So make your own decision on that one. We normally leave it overnight, but we're going to be a bit shorter this time because we're pushed to get this video out, Sharon. Right, it's now about, how many hours later? 4 or 5 hours later?
Later than that, I think, yeah, but maybe 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm dressed.
And you're dressed as well. And I've been outside working on the carport, which you would have seen in yesterday's video, because this video, Sharon, was supposed to go out yesterday.
Yeah.
But I was so busy, so this is it now. And it really looks succulent there. So what are you going to do with that now?
We're going to now put that in the pan, hot pan. So I'm just going to heat the pan up now, frying pan.
So we're doing it in the frying pan on our induction hob.
With some oil.
Right, we're just using a little bit of olive oil here. Now, if we had ghee, I would probably use ghee, to be honest with you.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to invest in some ghee.
Yeah, because that is the authentic way to do that. But we haven't got ghee, so we're just using a little touch of olive oil. There'll be enough juice coming out of that chicken as well.
Yeah, so we're just going to put bits in at a time. We've got to like brown it off.
Yeah, well the trouble is we had that last time, and other people have also said the supermarket chicken is full of water.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do have to drain it off. So that's what we might have to do there. Right, so you got your chicken. Yeah,
we're just going to put a few bits in.
Yep. Now that marinade, we're going to be using that as well in there. That's all part of the dish as well, because that's all that lovely flavour in there. So you will find there'll probably be a lot of fluid come out of that.
Yeah.
Right, so we've just added all that now. We're just starting to turn it over. But what I was talking to you about supermarket chicken, you can probably just see that bubbling occur in there. And that is the water or fluid they pump into this chicken as a way of bulking it out a little bit. So just be aware that you could get a load of water coming, and if we get too much water, Cher, what do we do?
Strain it out.
Strain it out, tip it away. You won't lose any of the flavour.
And you haven't got to cook the chicken all the way through now, because that's going to be in the sauce.
Yeah, we just started it off basically. Okay, right, so you've cooked that chicken off now, and you've actually drained some of that. That's how much fluid come out, people. Look at that, look, there's quite a bit there in that bowl. Sharon's just going to put that into a little side bowl now. Right, so now we're going to be making the main masala sauce,
Yes,
Sharon.
that's
And what
right.
have we got here then?
We've got 2 tablespoons of butter. We have a tablespoon of ginger,
Yep.
tablespoon of garlic, 1.5 teaspoons of garam masala,
Yep.
1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder.
Okay,
There you have 1 large onion or 2 small. There I've got 2 small onions.
finely chopped.
Yeah. And here we have 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of chilli powder and 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chilli
They're
powder.
all teaspoons?
Yes.
Right, and then what else have we got here?
Here we have got 14 ounces of passata, which actually works out to about 425 ml.
Right.
And then we have 1.5 cups of double cream,
Or,
just under half a pint.
yeah,
Just under.
Oh.
Quarter of a litre, there we go.
quarter of a litre. Yeah, that's 250 millilitres.
And there we have some fresh coriander for garnish.
Right, so you pulled the chicken off, that's sitting there, folks.
Yeah.
We're now going to incorporate all these first into a frying pan, that same frying pan.
We're going to melt the butter first and the onions. We're going to fry them off first.
Come on in,
these two.
baby.
Right, now we're going to soften off the onions. Right, now we're going to add all our spices and garlic and ginger.
Now that really smells like an Indian takeaway, folks. And we haven't even got everything in there yet. She's still got the chilli powder and salt to go in there.
Right, I think we need some passata as well. We're going to need as
Yeah,
well.
well,
love.
just whack that in. Let's pour that old passata in there all at one go.
Yep.
There you go. And that should help lubricate the spices.
Yeah.
Now we're going to cook that off. We want that to bubble about a bit. We want them spices
to
and
come out,
herbs
yeah.
all to mingle into that passata there and cook off so you don't get that powdery flavour. Right, so while Sharon's doing the dishwasher, tidying up, I'm going to take the chicken now and I'm just going to transpose it or transfer it back into that lovely masala sauce there. Look at that, look. Let's put that plate over there. And then all we're going to...
that one?
Hey, I can't hold the camera at the same time
No,
and
so
do
is
that.
that one easy for you to
Yes.
stir with? Yeah, I'll take that one away then.
You take that one away. So all I'm going to do now is literally just stir this in to that lovely sauce. Coat everything up and then we'll let it simmer. For how long, Sharon?
About 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes. So leave it with me, folks. I'll coat it all up and then we'll come back and have a look at it afterwards. And that should be all done then. Right, okay, it's been about 15 minutes now and we're just going to add the cream now. This will give it its lovely richness, folks. This is looking really, really nice now. We left the lid off the frying pan because we wanted it to reduce that liquid shower, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that's how we got over that. Just having a look, folks, we didn't actually need all that cream there. Only put half of that, what we said in the first place. And I think that's basically it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got some naan breads in there.
Yeah, just going to put some water on them.
Just sprinkling them naan breads with water. We didn't make them, we bought them anyway. That's for Jimmy and Charlotte, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's for Jimmy and Charlotte. We're just going to let this bubble along just for a few more minutes. You've also got some rice, Sharon,
Yeah, I've
haven't
got some rice for them.
you? And that's just the basmati rice. You've also got the old poppadoms. Shall we get them out and show them? Again, just the old Patak's plain poppadoms there. We've got some of them. And it's that cheap rice. You know, the stuff you get in the packets, the boil in the bag stuff. Microwave stuff, rather. That's what she's just gone next door for. Because Charlotte and Jimmy do have a microwave next door and we don't have one in here. Anyway, we'll put you all together. We'll bring you back when it's ready for a little taste time. Right, okay, Charlotte, that's that microwave. What one is that? Show us.
Basmati.
That's the basmati one. And we're using our little bowls here, as you can see, people. Again, people ask us where we get them from. In fact, we was in Tesco's the other day, Sharon, weren't we?
Most supermarkets have them.
And they had them in there. There we go, look at that. So quick. Couple of minutes, Sharon, is that?
2 minutes. Open a pack first. 2 minutes. That's all it
There
takes.
you go. Can't go wrong. Right, we're all ready at the station, Shao. It's all ready. So there's our rice there for Charlotte and Frank, Jimmy. Sharon's coming over now with this superb looking curry, Sharon.
Yeah, baby.
We're just going to ladle it out now. Look at that. Look how rich and umptuous that looks. Look.
Umptuous.
I love that word, Sharon. Beautiful. Look at that. Just look at that, people, look. And there's the lovely naan breads there. Sharon's made some raita, is it?
Yeah, just that's with the leftover yogurt I thought I'd just add some mint sauce. And then I just got here coriander, onions, tomato and cucumber. And
you've also got the poppadoms there as well. And look at that. That kilogram is easily serve 4 people and probably do 5 people actually, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
We're going to finish dishing it up now, folks, and then we'll have a little taste of it, Sharon.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Sharon, we've had a look at it. Now, you've not got no rice, but you have got poppadoms there if you want them. In you go. What's that like? What?
So many flavours coming through.
Really?
Oh, that is good.
Is it really?
I've got to say that's the best tikka masala I've ever had.
Really? Can I have a go? Because I like a tikka masala. Right, okay. Here we go, baby.
You're going to enjoy that.
Got the old coriander on there. That sauce looks fantastic. Lovely and rich and deep, Sharon. Bit of that chicken. Oh, the smell is there, Shell.
And all of a sudden it's an explosion.
It's still happening.
Yeah.
Starts in your mouth, and then as you go to swallow it, you get it towards the back of your mouth as well, folks. That is absolutely superb. And I think, Sharon, you're right. That tastes better than any one I've had. We've got to try that.
That's
You've got
on
to
par with the
that.
buttered chicken, isn't it?
Yeah. So definitely making your own curries now. Why spend a fortune going down the old Indian restaurant or whatever?
Now you wanna blame me, like you have no options. I ain't take your options.
If I weren't leaning over,
I thought you'd fall over.
I would have fell over, Sharon. That is another Indian taste sensation. You could have got some onion barges as a starter or whatever. You wouldn't need much more than that. The flavours in that are superb, Sharon. We can't carry on talking, folks, because we want to make the most of this and eat it while it's hot. So we will see you in the next video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Do check out our butter chicken recipe as well.
That's just as good.
That was fantastic. And we'll see you in the next video. And until then,
Bye.
bye for now. Next thing, shall we be on Bollywood?
Ooh.